Hey, I've got a hammer drill here. It's the Makita model HP1640, and it's been a pretty good drill up until today. I can't get it to go into the hammer mode. It goes halfway and stops. And forward and reverse work, but I can't get it to go into hammer mode. And so I'm going to find out why, because I really need a hammer drill. Luckily I had a spare. So I'm going to pop this open and see if I can find out what's happened. Maybe I can make it work again. But I have a brick home, and definitely you need a hammer drill around the house. I've got a couple of large ones, but this one's handy for small things. And I also have a battery powered hammer drill, but this one's pretty strong, and I can use it all day long, where the other ones run when you run them in hammer mode, they don't really last very long, the batteries. So I'm going to open this one up. So far it's just taking a number 2 Phillips screwdriver. And so far it looks pretty straightforward to open up. Of course, I haven't cracked the case yet, so I don't know. All the screws appear to be the same length, the same plastic cutting thread. So I've got all the screws removed, and let's see. I can remove the case now. There's no screws on the back. It should pry open. There we go. There's the motor and the switch. It's a really nice drill. I've really enjoyed it. So it appears something going on with it. There it goes. It went now. I was able to get it to go. I think. Let's see if I can pull this out. Don't want to pull that out, because then I'd have a problem with the bushings. So I want to keep the shaft in the motor there. If I can. So this is the hammer mechanism. And I can't seem to get that off of the. If I pull that out, I'm gonna have to carefully. I could probably do it. Yeah, it's definitely locked up. The engagement here is locked up. Can't really figure out why. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pull it on out, I guess. I can put the, got some bushings there that ride on this motor here. But it doesn't really do me much good if it's not a hammer drill. Evidently this is the hammer mechanism. It drops. It's got some ramped teeth on it here, and it drops the whatever that is. So the motor has a gear on the end, and it drives this gear here. That drives it to work, and then so this, it allows that to slide up and down. So I've been able to remove the hammer mechanism. I wonder if I can just buy another one of these. I'm going to see actually if I can just oil this ball and make it work again. There it went. I did get it to go into the hammer mode. So now it is going back and forth. It's like that little ball got stuck. Yeah, this thing might just work. So there's the ball that rides inside of here. I don't know why it got lodged up. Maybe some debris got in there. I don't know. But it's free now. I'm going to see if I can get it to go in there and work for me. I might have to put some grease in there or something to hold that ball in place. Maybe I can do it vertically. Okay, that's feels good. It's pivoting and clicking. That's a good sign. So I'm going to see if I can put this back together. There it goes. I'm just kind of wiggling it back and forth. Here it goes, dropped in. I just have to kind of remember how the wiring went here. There it went there. That's good. She's in there. And this is switching back and forth now, so now I just need to put the chuck in here. So if you got one of these, it looks like there may be some hope if you take it apart and just free it up with some WD-40. It's kind of what seemed to work for me. Let's see if I can get all this put back together. That goes in there and that goes in there. There we go, that dropped in. So evidently there's a ridge on there. Damn, that's crazy. Okay, getting there though. So I know these wires need to miss that, and I want to move the wire away from this bearing here. Obviously that's could be a problem. So it is appears to be switching now. That's cool. So now maybe I can put this on. That's a good sound. Let's see if it switches. So it does switch. That's awesome. So something must have gotten into the mechanism. Maybe dust. Or concrete dust, maybe. It didn't look dirty. I was expecting the motor to be a little bit larger than that, but it's a very powerful motor for the size of the drill. And I'm the only one that uses this drill, so I know it hasn't been dropped or anything like that. So I'm glad I didn't need to press anything together. It just it was just a very tight fit and just needed to be jiggled into place. I'm kind of impressed that that's the tolerance it has. Make sure all these are very tight. All right, cool. I'm gonna plug it in and see what happens. See, that's in the normal drill mode. It's in reverse. So switch it forward. It works. I'm gonna go to hammer. Yep. That's the hammer. Awesome. So that's the repair of the Makita HP1640. I'm very surprised that I was able to get it to work. And this was the whole issue right here. The switch would not switch. It would only go halfway. And it just needed a little oil. Took it apart, put some oil in there. It's just a little ball, detent ball that switches it around. And evidently some trash got in there and locked it up. But anyway, if you got one of these and yours is not working, don't be afraid to take it apart and see why not, because you might be able to fix it. So hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. Thanks for watching. Take care.